everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to talk about how perps are chosen and the lies they are told when they lose interest. Okay, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and be sure to click that notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. Okay, also an apology, I am moving. So this is it. You know, you have seen other videos, most of you, of my apartment, and it did not look like this. I don't care. Keep it moving. That's just me. KIM stands for keep it moving. So there's my speaker, the couch for which has since been destroyed, sofa sleeper. There's a video on that. They destroyed the couch when they heard me telling a neighbor that I was moving and that I was selling it and getting rid of it. And neighbor inquired as to how much I was selling it for. And I knew in that conversation while talking to her that this couch would be destroyed because one of the goals of 5, I say 5, some people say 4, of gang stalking a victim is to totally stop them from making money. These are idiots, they in the form of narcissists in mostly all cases, except for the perps, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. But the gang stalkers themselves, the people on the upper level, they are narcissists, okay? And they do not, jealous hearted, they do not want you to make any money. If you make money, you can bounce, meaning you can move to basically wherever you want in most cases, so, or to another locale. So the goal is to shut down any funding, any finances you may have, or any attempts to make money. Okay, so, and this is why there are a lot of people in shelters that are gang stalked, former shelter people, as well as people who live in apartments. If you live in a home, you are going to be gang stalked as well, but it's kind of harder to gang stalk a person in a home. Okay, you may have an alarm system, just different factors going on. Your neighbors look out for each other and that whole thing. Also, I want to show you guys something. I talked to you guys about how when I moved into my apartment, there were 11 Bluetooth devices in my apartment, and there was absolutely nothing in here. I've also explained the difference between Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Bluetooth has to be in the area, you guys, not Wi-Fi, but Bluetooth. And I am going to turn my Bluetooth on and show you guys something. Now, here's the deal. They're listening. I've had several Bluetooths here. I just want to show you guys the Bluetooths. There's even a TV. You see that? I don't have a TV in here. This TV has been on in my apartment for like 4 or 5 days now. You see that TV connection? You're going to see those. And I tell you guys, if you want, look at this. All of these Bluetooths. The only phones that are on in this apartment, the only Bluetooth devices or Bluetooth capability devices in this apartment are these 2 phones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it thinks I want to pair with it because I'm trying to 5, 6, excuse me, 7. There's about 7 devices there. Now, yeah, and it just says can't communicate with it. So I can show you better this way. There you go. You see them? Normally, there would be up to 11. And I saw 13. Where was I visiting? Oh, someone else let me go to their apartment, and they had 13 Bluetooth devices. So quickly, Bluetooth, you guys, has to be in the area. One device has to connect to another. That's not Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is you connecting to an internet service, whether your own service or a service within the area, meaning in a range, like in a totally different building in some cases. Bluetooth has to be in the area. Okay. One is long range Wi-Fi, one is short range. Okay. And that's Bluetooth. You should not have 11 Bluetooth devices in your place. So here's the thing. I've said this in a video. I know I have, but if I haven't, I feel I have. If you want to know one of the clues before I get started with the topic, if you want to know if you're being spied on in your place, turn a Bluetooth phone on, a phone, okay? Turn it on and then turn the Bluetooth on, and you should never have your Bluetooth on if you're not using it. That's a hacker's paradise. But turn off all other Bluetooth devices. If this is inclusive of a smart TV, unplug it. Sometimes, you know, there's a surge going through the TV when the item is still plugged in, and it is a surge going through the TV. This is how your clock, most TVs have clocks, and so this is how the clock is able to maintain the time because it's still plugged into the electrical outlet, and there's not that much electricity that needs to be maintained to keep the clock running on a TV if that TV is off. Okay. And let's see, if your refrigerator is smart, you know, turn off anything that has smart attached to it, because chances are it's Bluetooth and capable. Also, just unplug, and you don't have to unplug things, but I suggest you do. And turning off your TV, I don't know if that's going to reset, unplugging it. I don't know if that's going to reset something to default settings. I don't know. So just a warning for that, but I doubt it if you just unplug it, but who knows? And turn off any phones, turn off your internet service. Turn off your internet service, because in actuality, you don't need your internet service on that phone in order to operate Bluetooth. Okay. So the phone that you're about to use, turn it off, or you're going to use, you may not do it right now. Turn it off. Turn off everything but that phone. And I want you to turn the Bluetooth on once you went around the home and unplugged everything. Just unplug anything that's electrical. No iron or anything like that. You know, that's taking it to another level. No lamps, unless you have a Bluetooth lamp for some reason that has a speaker attached to it. They're out there. But turn your Bluetooth on and then watch how many Bluetooth devices come up. Yeah. If you have multiple Bluetooth devices coming up in your apartment, even in your apartment, because Bluetooth is short range, and you have multiple Bluetooth devices popping up in your apartment, there are Bluetooth devices in that apartment somewhere, hidden to spy on you. Okay. All right. There they are. Now, if nothing shows up, you're a lucky, I want to say you're a lucky devil, but but yeah, you're lucky. All right. So let me get into the video. One of the ways that perps are chosen, the major way that perps are chosen, perps, by the way, before I get started, scroll down where the text is posted for the video. You will see 10 terms. Please look those terms up, 5 videos per term. That'll yield you 50 videos. Why I need 50 videos, Kimmy? You need 50 videos because I'm not the only victim. A lot of people that you know will think that you're the only victim when you start mentioning this. And of course, after that, you're crazy. You're considered crazy. There's your proof. Okay? I'm not the only victim. This crime is in California. It's in Houston. It's in the United Kingdom. It's anywhere that there's electricity and Wi-Fi capabilities, because the cameras have to have Wi-Fi. And if you are being followed with your vehicle, chances are, trust me, you are being watched in your home as well. I have to also note, just being in your face, most of the people who commit this crime at the top are of Hispanic descent. Okay, taking advantage of electricity, of technology. And I'm going to say something else. If you were to walk around at a park, walk around at a mall where there are people of Hispanic descent, but make sure that there's a variety of people. Everyone that's of Hispanic descent, mostly everyone, is going to be looking at their phone. Now you say, okay, well, they're looking at their phone. They're always on their phones all the time. That's not a crime, and I just threw that in there, but I'm just letting you know. This crime The people at the top. Now, there are Caucasian people involved, and that's way up there. There's even Chinese involved, many people, many races. But the vast majority of the people involved in this crime of gang stalking are of Hispanic descent. This crime also originated basically by apartment personnel, maintenance, taking advantage of the fact that they could watch someone. Someone decided to make it out of a business. This is organized crime. They were making approximately 16 million a month. Where did the money come in from that? The money has come in because they have websites that you can go to where you can watch the victim live. Sadly, there are women and men, but women especially, some with children, who doesn't have any clue they're being watched. They have bounced from one apartment to the next and just moving, just moving on their own. They didn't move because, unlike myself, because they're being spied on. They're just moving. They find them again. You're on your phone, you're talking too much, and you don't know you're talking too much, but you are, and you're disclosing so much information, you guys. So much information. And sadly, most people of Hispanic descent, especially the males, take advantage of that. You are talking too much. Okay, you're telling your business on your phone. You keep your Wi-Fi and your Bluetooth on all the time. And I have a quote: paranoia is the new smart. It is. I'd rather these days, back in the day, if you called me paranoid, didn't have anyone say it, I don't think, but if you called me paranoid back in the day, I would be utterly upset. You call me paranoid today, it's a compliment. Okay, you got to be paranoid today in your lives, you guys, because of technology. Okay, but so I had to tell you, but Black African people are not too far behind in the gang stalking. A very shocking revelation for me, because when this started with me, I was saying there is no way Black African people would never do anything like this. Black African people would never do anything like this. I lied. Black African people can be sold just like we were sold as slaves, to become slaves, unbeknownst to, the story, the king, in Africa. And please note that, excuse me, losing my voice, slavery did not start in Africa. So there you go. It did not start in Africa. But yeah, just speaking on people of African descent, Black African people, is what I call us. Yeah, we can be bought and sold. If you dangle $5, and let me say as a whole, okay, and even with Hispanics, comments I make about race, I will say as a whole, for the entire race, representing the entire race as a whole. But Black African people as a whole can be bought. You dangle $5 in front of a hoochie, in front of someone that smokes weed every day, in front of someone that has no more hope for their lives, whatever the situation is, someone who doesn't give a fat rat in a New York tunnel about anyone but themselves. They can be bought. Okay? Most of the PERPS, shocking revelation, but not so shocking. There's drugs involved in this too. The gang stalkers have real high access to, because they're the drug dealers at the top in most cases. They have real high access to drugs, weed. Okay. So if you have a person who has high access to weed and you have a weed smoker, you put both of those together. There you go. There's a perp. All right. You have a perp that does not smoke weed. And I'm going to tell you percent wise, most perps smoke weed. It's way up in the high 80s. Mostly every perp, when you look those terms up, I'm not going to say what a perp is, smoke weed. And I'm not talking just sociably. This is their lives. They smoke weed multiple times a day. So if you have someone supplying that with you, coupled along with the fact that most of these people of Hispanic descent are really not of Hispanic descent, they're Romani, Romani, okay? And what are Romani people? Most Romani people are gypsies. Gypsies look like what? Hispanics. Gypsies know Hispanic language. because they're portraying Hispanics, especially in these here United States, so that they can get benefits. Okay. I'm just letting you guys know. Okay. When you look up Romani, people look up gypsies, rather gypsies. Look up gypsies via Wikipedia, and you know how you can expand the topics. Once you pull the main topic up, I want you to read all of that. Gypsies have their own weed, for which they put magic spells on the weed. Most of the people involved in this are of Hispanic descent. I forgot. Gypsies. If you are smoking weed that is really not weed, real marijuana, it is weed, it's marijuana, but it's their marijuana, for which they put spells on, and you, because they believe in magic and witchery and all of that, if you smoke that weed, you're a goner. A lot of these people, this is witchery. A lot of these people who are involved in this, perps, they don't even realize that what they're doing. And there's a fly. Now, let me tell you something. There's a window over here. The flies, you see me doing that? I've sprayed this window multiple times, but just recently, just today, with Raid. Okay? Flies usually go to the what? Light. Another thing I've noticed is that witchery. When I open my door, a fly or multiple flies will come in my door because witchery. They're using, if they can't come in because of things I've done, smudging my place. You look all this up. Using, I forgot what it is. No, not chili powder, but anyway, using other spices and things to do things. If they can't come in, they're going to either send someone else in, a perp, or they're going to come in as insects. And that is a lot of, someone else has been noticing that with other people that I've talked to have noticed that. Flies. The fly needs to go to the light. Why are you over here with me? You know, flying around. As a matter of fact, I opened my door. Several flies came in and they, zzz, you know, when they're dying, zzz, they're dead. Okay. I haven't opened my door since. Go to the light. Go to the light. Go to the light. Like that lady said in Poltergeist, that little short lady. I can't remember her name. I think the little old lady, I think she's since deceased. But yeah, you guys, so let me get started. Turn your Bluetooths on. And make sure you turn your Bluetooth off after doing that test. But that's a sign that you are being spied on. And also, just to let you guys know about the government, this is not the government, you guys. Please stop saying this is the government. The government, I'm going to do a video specifically on how I know this is not the government, and responding to someone who responded to one of my videos about this not being the government. Replying rather, the person never replied back when I told them how I know this is not the government. And if you want to, go search for that comment. I have 300 plus videos, 16 playlists. This is not all I do. Okay. And by the way, my skin, there's this fly. I mean, he's over here. Instead of him flying, look, you see him? He's messing with my camera. He is flying literally around my camera. See what I'm saying? My camera has no feces on it. My phone, rather. He's flying around my phone because he wants me to drop it. And there's a big window over there with scenery and light. You see what I'm talking about? You know, flying around my camera. Okay? Witchery. You guys. Bona fide witchery. So let me get into the video. Just to let you guys know about that. And I was about to say something else, but oh, my skin and hair care line is out. Yay, yay, yay. And I'm going to be updating the text for the videos. So I apologize for that. 300 plus videos. It's going to take me a minute. I'm my own person, one woman show. And so I have to do what I have to do. And because of being gang stalked, I can't do, and I hate the word can't, but I have to put it in my repertoire in my life. I can't do certain things, as you guys are aware, most of you. Okay, here we go. So perps, I bet you a perp has never wondered how they're chosen to be a perp. First of all, when I was in network marketing, one of the things that we talked about, I didn't talk about it, but one of the things that the upper tier people talked about is how, during meetings and everything, trying to get other people in, is how everyone wants to be a part of something. Me, I'm not like that. I don't care if I'm a part of something or not. I'm my own independent person, which explains majorly why I am being gang stalked, because most gang stalking victims are, one, extremely smart, if not smart, okay? And also these people are doing things. They're going somewhere. They're doing things with their lives, And so thirdly, that makes them their own person. They're not followers, which will piss a gang stalker off. By the way, if you're not a follower, gang stalkers have a high sense of jealousy, and they feel that they're due something, someone owes them something. Narcissist. And when they find a person such as myself, whose self, I don't care about this and I don't care about that, and I do my own thing, and you're not going to make me do this, and you're not, just into themselves, but love people, you know what I'm saying? That type of worldly is what I like to call. That pisses them off, because they feel like the more people they can get on their team, Satan, the better. So when you come along whistling Dixie and you don't want to be on their team, that pisses them off. Additionally, potential perps who do not get on their team or targeted as well, because if you're ever asked to spy and you decide that you don't want to be a part of it, you're strong like I am, you just like, I don't want to do that, and I'm not going to do that. You may not be going to authorities, which you should do, but you're out. They get pissed off. These are little Vienna sausage. I'm not going to get into a person's anatomy, but these are little, excuse me for being blunt, dickless idiots who feel like they can do what they want to do. No, you can't. Not with this one. I can't speak for anyone else, but you can't. And that's been proven to you, and I got more proof to show you that you can't. All right? So perps are chosen mainly by watching, just like they watch the gang stalking victim. I'm going to paint a scenario. Gang stalking victim, me. I move. Okay? Let's just say hypothetically they had no way of gaining any type of entry into my place, but they found out where I was moving. Now, that's not going to be true in all cases, because if they want to get in, they're going to get in. Okay, in most cases. But they can't get in if your stuff is tight. You know what I'm saying? Taken care of. They can't get in. So here we go. They know where you're moving, and you moved into an apartment. And so what they're going to do is, do a surveillance on potential perps who live around you. Like I said, these cameras need Wi-Fi, and they have to have electricity. So if they live in a totally different place, which they do, how can the Wi-Fi be connected when the victim doesn't have Wi-Fi? And please know, the victim's Wi-Fi is going to be the first Wi-Fi they're going to try to use. Okay? They're going to attempt to use the victim's Wi-Fi first. Coming into their place, looking on the bottom and finding out what the Wi-Fi passcode is, all of the information. I do not, and have not ever actually, that I remember, except for back in 2004 maybe, keep those labels on my modem equipment, my Wi-Fi equipment. I do not keep the labels on there. I take them off. And fast forward, you will find most companies are telling you, most internet ISPs, internet service providers, tell people to take those labels off. Write the information down somewhere else and then peel those labels off. Because all they have to do is come in your place, takes 5 seconds once they get in, and do a screenshot of the back of your modem, and that's a done deal. You don't even know that they're in your system. You don't know they're in your phones. You don't know that. That's all they need to do. And with that information, they're able to hack into the infrastructure, and they're able to get the serial number for your phone, the IMEI number. Well, not the IMEI number, but you know what I'm saying. Find out the devices that are used. I mean, this goes on and on and on. Okay. But perps, potential perps, are initiated even before they're initiated. They are watched. They're going to sit in the parking lot and watch who comes out of what apartment that's close to the victim. They're going to do that. They're going to watch this person for approximately 5 days. What are they looking for, Kimmy? They're looking for several things. Let me plug my phone in. Hold on, you guys. Just one moment. Okay. Hold on. I got to make sure. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to put this phone down and make sure that my electricity is on. Okay. I had to put the phone down to make sure my electricity is operable. So yeah, they're going to watch that person for about 4 or 5 days. They're going to see how they walk. Literally, I'm no joke, how they walk, who they talk to, and one of the goals of that is to see if they talk to you, if you hug, if that person hugs the victim, do they shake hands? What kind of rapport does this person have with the victim? Okay. 2, they're going to watch how you dress. If you dress scantily clad, meaning you dress like a prostitute, or you dress, for lack of words, if you dress like a thug, if you dress this way and that way, love it. They love it. They love it. They're going to watch your hair. How do you wear your hair? If you look the part, you got the job, or they're going to attempt to offer you the job. Do you smoke weed? What type of vehicle do you drive? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do you play loud music? Do they see you gossiping with other residences? All right. They have a reason for spying on you, pre-spying on you in order to spy on the victim. You have been sought out. So perps who want to be a part of something, these are social media socialites as well. So here comes the introduction. They're going to come up to you several different ways, depending on who you are and how you act and all of that. They're going to come up to you trying to sell you jewelry. Most times these are the gypsies. They're going to come up to you trying to talk to you about Bluetooth devices they have and striking up a conversation with you. The other way that they come up, depending on if they still want to get you because you're that damn close to the victim, they're going to also pretend like they're the FBI. They're going to have documents that look official with the person's name on it. They're going to have documents they're going to have a badge. They're going to look the part. They're going to wear a suit. They're going to do whatever it takes for you to get lured into becoming a perp. And how they do that is via lying, repulsive lying on the victim. They're going to tell some, I have some quotes, you guys, I have to post. I'm on Instagram now, by the way, the Instagram page, which belongs to me. I created last year and never used it. And of course, when I went into with my passcode, I could not get in for some reason. And so I had to create a new channel. So the current channel, which may change, is Instagram.com/ well, I'm not going to put it on there. You guys, it'll be where the text is posted. I said I'm going to stop putting information in my videos. So where the text is posted, it'll eventually be there. Okay. But just look up KimMeWyatt on Instagram and, hopefully I'll come up. All right. So there you go. But yeah, they're going to check you out before they continue or start to spy on the victim. They need you. This is spread it around. There are more perps, there are more gang stalkers, and definitely more victims. They only have 2 eyeballs. Although some of them are demonic spirits. They only have 2 eyeballs. They have to look like humans. Okay? And I'm not laughing. You don't hear me laughing. Some shiggity I never thought I would say in a million years. Because if you came up to me saying something like the demonic spirits, I know they existed, never believed in them. And true, I don't believe in them now. Believe in something is totally different than you believing that it can happen to you. So I'm just saying, but they do exist. All right. So once they find the victim, they're going to approach the victim in two ways. They're going to approach you like a thug. Okay. Because that's how you are, or they're going to approach you in a somewhat intelligent way, portraying special agents or via the form of the FBI. The FBI wouldn't even give them two looks, if they wanted to be an agent. Please. All right. Another thing you can notice, I just saw this when I visited someone's place. They're moving and they let me stay there for a couple of weeks. Well, for a little over a week. They had moved out, but they let me stay there. When you turn your Bluetooth on, your Wi-Fi on this time, and you see FBI surveillance van, FBI surveillance, FBI van, anything with FBI, laugh. While they're doing this, they're going to also have this fake $sign FBI van, okay? And there may be a van in the area. White, no insignia, okay? Let me tell you something. I've worked for the government in several capacities, but I've also worked for the government with special agents. Let me tell you something. U.S. Customs. Let me tell you the difference between a police officer and a special agent. Special agents do not smile, first of all. Nothing's funny to them. They take their job very serious. So if you think you're going to soup it up with a special agent, if you were to be approached by a real one, not going to happen. 2, they don't come and knock on people's doors asking them to help them spy on people. Oops, that hurt. They will never come at your door and ask you to freaking spy on someone and they don't even know you. Did you hear what I said? 3, the documents are going to be official. You'll never see them because guess what? What did I say? They're not going to knock on your door. You're an idiot. You are an idiot as far as a special agent is concerned. And they are not going to knock on your freaking door. You are not on their level. Sorry. These people have gone to school to be what they are and they take their jobs extremely serious. I have rubbed elbows with them and breathed the same freaking air. Okay? Okay? And I pause and digress. Take their job very serious. They don't know you. They're not going to come up to you. You're wearing your hoochie shorts and you're smoking weed and your eyes are red and really? They already know straight out the gate you would crack the case. You would mess the case up. They have enough staff to do what the fat freak they need to do. They don't need you. So when you have someone approaching you, asking you to do this and spy on someone, laugh at them because they are fake. 3, it takes a long time for someone who the FBI is going to arrest. It takes a long time for that to happen, woo-woo. They are not going to arrest someone just from what you say about that person. An interjection. They don't even care. This is the police department. They don't care what you say about someone. They don't even want to hear it. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Excuse me? What do you mean? Oh. Wait a minute. I just had to do that. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to do that. They're not going to come up to you and ask you to spy on anyone. Okay? It's just not going to happen. All right. Um, but I don't have a pause on this phone. I'm sorry. You guys are going to hear this conversation. I am so sorry. Hello? That was not. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you back in town? Oh, over there? Oh, okay. Cool. Are you could right, 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 right. So how did it go for the fourth? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. What? I am so freaking sorry, you guys, but there is no way for me to stop this video. So I am not going to start over. Man, that's, oh, he did. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. My, well, oh, wait a minute, wait. Before this phone hangs up, I only have 1% on this phone. And it is going to, it's already beeped. It's fixing to hang up. Are you coming by here? Hmm? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, I know. Okay. So tomorrow? Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-uh. Oh, I believe it. I have some stuff to tell you too. I believe it. Okay, so we'll talk. Okay. Love you. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh my God. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so like I was saying, I do apologize for that. As I was saying, they are not going to choose you. Okay, sorry. So I don't care how they're dressed up. Sometimes they will come as two, male or female. They're going to try and look official. They want to be this, but they don't want to go to school to be it. They rather do it the other way and be and conduct crime. They are fake. Fake as a $2 bill. So if you ever get approached by a special agent, laugh. They're not going to approach you. They no, two, three, four, five, four, four. The documents that they have, it's stacks. It's stacks of paper. You know. Now you may be subpoenaed by the federal government as a witness, or you may be subpoenaed to tell what you know about something, but you didn't even know that you knew that they knew you knew this. Okay. In other words, you didn't come up to them and tell them something. They're going to subpoena you to testify. They're going to subpoena you to do this with and check this out. You didn't even know. You're just going to, if they knock on your door, that's one of the reasons why you're going to be knocked they're going to knock on your door, because you're going to be subpoenaed. Meaning, because you live in these here United States, probably you must go. But just to knock on your door asking to spy on this lady, and oh, the lie, oh my God, or she has some information. She's a big time drug dealer. Oh my God, you guys, come on now. I did not realize, no offense to my Black African race, but I did not realize how naive, oh my God, Black African people are. Okay, let me hurry this up. Okay. I knew we didn't have a lot of book sense as a whole, you know, like we're not these scholarly people, like as a whole, let me say that. But I knew one thing we did have was common sense. Always had common sense and street sense. Black African people have always had. No. Like I said, you dangle $5 in front of an average Black African person, they're going to turn on another Black person. And these people know this. They know our history. They know Black African people don't stick together. They know that they're going to get some compensated some kind of way. They know they're going to ask, what's in it for me? They're going to go by what you say. Either if you're in all the way like you're a scary cat, they don't have to spend any money. If you're in with stipulation, they're going to find out if you smoke weed, if you do this and do that. The government buying you weed? Oh my God. What government entity is going to freaking buy you weed? Oh God. I moving right along. That if I smoked weed, I would be laughing when they close the door. What you think I believe you? The government's not gonna buy me some weed, but thank you. No, they're not gonna do that. So to the perps, don't think you're special. You were chosen because they knew you were an idiot. Sorry, they knew you were a follower. They knew. They watched you before they chose you to even come up and approach you. And lastly, don't think you're not being spied on too. If you think these idiots are putting their lives, organized crime, $16 million a month they're making, the live feed that they're sending to different countries, the websites, etc. If you think you're going to mess that up and you are not being spied on as well, you are an idiot. It's sad. I have seen men of Hispanic descent dressed up as maintenance guys in my own freaking apartment complexes, going into potential perps who end up being perps or they're already perps apartments when they leave. I've seen it more than once. And I just laugh because you know what? You didn't give a fat freak about me. I don't give a fat freak about you. You are being watched. So guess what? While you're watching me sit on my freaking toilet covering my vagina up with foil, you're not. Guess whose vagina they're looking at? Moving right along. The lies. Once you lose interest, just say, this lady, me, you're not going to see anything. It could get pretty dang on boring watching me until I start singing and entertaining these idiots. Other than that, boring. Okay. Or cooking. They love to steal my recipes when I'm cooking or making smoothies. I have to go outside making smoothies. My seasonings, I do put seasonings in my smoothies, certain ones. I take that outside. I take my whole seasoning crate outside with a little bowl and I mix it up, all of them that I need. And then I bring them back into my apartment and I pour my seasonings in there. You might get part of it, but you won't get all of it. Idiots. Okay. Yeah, it's sad. So there you go. Oh, the lies. Let's just say you're losing interest. She masturbated and they didn't see it. Ooh wee. This is going to stay on their brain for about 2 weeks. They're pissed off because they think they're the shit. Excuse me. The it. And they didn't see her masturbate. Oh boy. They're hot in a firecracker. They're going to be hot for like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20 days or more. They're going to come up with a lie. See, the whole goal is to watch this person for a reason or multiple reasons. They didn't get a chance to see that, and she fooled them on purpose. You know, this is what she did on purpose. Okay, she might have masturbated multiple times and knowing they didn't see it. She's throwing it in their face that they did not see. You know, We got to win. We got to win at whatever cost. We got to win regardless. That kind of attitude. Narcissist. You know, tit for tat. You get me, we're going to get you back. Okay. So what they will tell the perps, they'll make up some freaking video. They'll make up some lie. You guys, I'm a lesbian. Isn't that funny? Now, I've dated men. It's just that, let me tell you something, and I mean this message specifically before I get out of here, for one of my perps. You're a slut. You will never understand me. Okay? You'll never understand that I don't open my legs up to every man I see. I don't get in every man I see's face and start laughing at shiggity that's not even funny. I'm only laughing because you're only laughing because you're trying to lure them into your web, your vagina. That's not me. That's not my MO. Obviously, your mother was like that. Mine wasn't. Bye. I gotta go. Hasta la vista. Buenos Aires. Buenas noches. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Don't be a fool. Ciao Bela. Ciao Belo. Gotta go. Smooches. And yeah, laugh at them. But to my perps, I know who you are. Stop getting in my face, smiling at me. You can smile at me, but stop speaking to me. And you and I both know you're watching me right now as I do this video. Bye.